Vishakhapatnam is a major fishing harbour on India's east coast. Some 80% of India's big shrimp trawlers operate from here during the peak fishing season, along with a few hundred small trawlers. Some 4,000 fishermen are regular users. One offshoot of all this frenetic activity is pollution of the harbour waters. The problem is worsening every day. If unchecked, pollution can undermine the quality of fish and foul up their taste and smell. It can endanger fish catchers and the very livelihood of fisherfolk. Pollution occurs in many ways. Let us examine some of them. Trawler operators do not pump out or remove the bilge or waste oil that accumulates in the vessels. The bilge leaks overboard and blackens the harbour waters. Oil spills also occur during bunkering, the loading of oil onto trawlers and other fishing vessels. Hundreds of fishermen, fish vendors and other harbour users frequently dump wastes into the sea. The wastes may be in the form of garbage, shrimp heads, cooking leftovers, bottles, metal parts, rusted scrap or whatever. Even the city's sewage flows into harbour waters because the harbour is one of the outlets for the municipal drainage system. However, there are plans to divert the drainage canal and stop sewage flow into the harbour. Trawlers and other vessels are washed, cleaned or repaired in the harbour, and the resulting wastes are just dumped overboard. When pollutants flow into the harbour, they stay. Water quality deteriorates. And fish washed in the harbour waters pick up harmful bacteria. Researchers at the Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Andhra University, Voltaire, confirmed that waters near the auction hall of the Vizag Fisheries Harbour and near the fishing boat wharf are heavily polluted.
I am Mr. T. Prabhakar, lecturer in the Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Andhra University, Vishakhapatnam. I have carried out a research project for the Bay of Bengal program on the bacterial contamination of fish washed in harbour waters of Vishakhapatnam. I have carried out this work over a period of 3 months on a variety of fish, and in most cases I found that there is a significant increase in the count of fecal coliform bacteria after the fish are washed in the harbour waters as compared to fish which are not washed in the harbour waters. This indicates that there is a significant increase in the fecal coliform count, and this may cause problems to those people who consume this fish.
Thus, pollution is a menace to health, the livelihood of fisherfolk, the national economy. How does the Vizag Fisheries Harbour combat pollution right now? The harbour has several garbage skips or bins for collecting wastes from ships and other vessels. A garbage truck with a compactor periodically goes round the harbour and picks up garbage from the skips. But this measure by itself is insufficient. Much more effort is needed to tackle pollution in the harbour. The Government of India and the Government of Andhra Pradesh and the IMO, or the International Maritime Organization, recently joined hands in a pilot project to help reduce pollution at the harbour. Sweden provided funds for the project. The BOBP, or the Bay of Bengal Programme for Fisheries Development, assisted IMO in implementing the project. Under the project's auspices, the harbour has acquired a tanker with a pump. The suction hose is long enough to span 4 trawlers. The tanker was built in India by a firm in Coimbatore. The tanker is a reception facility for oily wastes. These don't have to be dumped overboard anymore by harbour vessels. When vessels want to get rid of their oily waste, they ask for the tanker services. The tanker is then brought near the vessel and is connected to it. Used lubricating oil and oily bilge from the vessel is pumped into the tanker. This accumulated waste oil can be disposed of periodically. The tanker can store 8,000 litres of waste oil. Captain P.B.S. Patnaik, Deputy Conservator of the Vizag Port Trust, says,
the IMO has now provided with a tank truck which can receive oily bilge waters from the fishing craft bilges. This is one of its kind in Indian coast, the first of its kind in Indian coast that has been introduced, and this has been tried out in the deep sea fishing crafts and found to be very successful. And I think this will go a long way in keeping the fishing harbour clean.
An oil skimmer to skim off surface oil has also been acquired by the project. To improve garbage collection, 25 additional garbage skips or bins have been placed at selected locations in the harbour. These are in regular use. The harbour's garbage truck empties these skips once a week. An information and education package is also part of the IMO project. Harbour boats carry stickers in English and other languages. These slogans urge discipline among harbour users to keep the harbour clean and pollution-free. The Keep the Harbour Clean message is also promoted through an attractive brochure distributed widely among harbour users. Anti-pollution slogans have been painted at strategic locations in the harbour.
How about setting up an independent wing to combat pollution?
I quite agree with that, and even the government is aware of it, and they have, we have projected an oil cell in the port waters, not only for the...
An independent pollution wing may be set up by the Vizag Port Trust, and more intensive educational programs may be taken up. However, the project can make an impact and pollution can be got rid of only if all harbour users, the fisherfolk, trawler operators, fish traders and others take pains to keep the harbour clean. We should be as wise as these children and listen to them. Their demand is simple. Our future is in this harbour. Please keep it clean.
Harbour, idi harbour, idi mana harbour. Harbour nu శుభ్రంగా ఉంచడం చాలా ముఖ్యం. ఎందుకంటే అది మన భవిష్యత్తు కూడా.